Greetings to everyone that is listening and watching me at this moment. Glory and mercy of the Lord be upon you all. Here comes your pastor, Isaac Ndego Nelson, broadcasting live from Ghana. It's actually a pleasure once again talking to you. And today I would like us to consider this particular important segment or topic I have entitled Be a Barnabas, but don't be a Thomas. Be a Barnabas in the community, don't be a Thomas. You know, when we talk of Barnabas, who is Barnabas? He was a man that we saw in the among the apostles, though he wasn't enlisted when Jesus was alive. But after the departure of Jesus, the beginning of the church, he played a very vital and instrumental role. Just as the church was very young and needed people that are resilient, dynamic, and people of faith, this man stepped in and added a lot of spices to the community. He made the community a great one. Let's read a little segment of him from the book of Acts chapter 11 as you consider from the verse of 22. Acts chapter 11 from the verse 22. The news of these things came to the ears of the church in Jerusalem, and they sent out Barnabas to go as far as Antioch. And when he came and had seen the grace of God, he was glad, and he encouraged them all that with one purpose of heart they should continue with the Lord. For he was a good man, full of the Spirit and of faith, and a great many were added to the Lord. A great many were added to the Lord. Then Barnabas departed to Tarsus and sought Saul, and when he had found him, he brought him to Antioch. So it was that the whole year they assembled with the church and taught the great many people, and the disciples were first called Christians in Antioch. Wow, what a wonderful personality. This man Barnabas is a man of encouragement. Actually, when you trace the history, he was called Justice, but he was called Justice, but he got the name Barnabas because of his encouragement. He is a son of encouragement. And we see his story in the book of Acts chapter 4, from the verse of 32. When people came together, he encouraged them a lot. And for that matter, they gave him the name Barnabas. And in any community, we need such people. He is the man that went and sold his land and brought it to the community, the church, when they needed, when they were lacking at the early stage. He is a man that when all people rejected the Apostle Paul because they knew him to be a traitor, they knew him to be a blasphemer of the gospel, but Paul got converted and the church was finding it difficult to accept him. It is Barnabas that held his hand and said, this is a good man. Introduced him to the church and gave him stability. And when the church realized that, the apostles realized that the good news has reached Antioch, they sent him to go there. And a single man, just one person, getting to Antioch, he was able to put the people together. He was able to put them together, encourage them, and strengthen them, exhort them day in and day out. He went as far as Cilicia to search for Saul at Tarsus. And when he has found him, he brought him, and together they were able to build a community. And the Bible says, it is through this man's work, together with his colleagues, the church got its first name called Christians. The members got their first name Christians. You see, the community is at its early stage, and therefore we need such people that are full of encouragement. He wasn't encouraging at a time of peace. When you read the story very well, it was a time of war, a time that people were running helter-skelter because attacks were on the church, a time that the kings, the leaders, authorities, opinion leaders have risen against the community called the church. And he kept encouraging people. You see, you don't have to wait for the community to hit its liquidity before you bring out your talent. There are so many people out there who are waiting to hit liquidity before they start making noise. Make noise while we need your voice today. Whilst we need your voice today. A time will come that we no longer need your voice because the community will be moving by itself. When TBC hits its liquidity, we wouldn't need people broadcasting and talking much again because it will be trading itself. Everyone will know that it have come to stay. Just like Bitcoin today, you don't need to talk much to people before they join Bitcoin. They know that it is a necessity. When you need it, you need it. Recently, I needed money for transaction, and the best currency I could lay hands on was Bitcoin. I have to comb around the community in hunt for Bitcoins. And therefore, you don't need to talk much about the community, this Kringle society, when we hit our liquidity. Be a Barnabas today, while the community is going through crisis, while the community is going through little struggle, while people are not even believing in what we are doing, while a lot of people are running away day in and day out, while people tag it to be scam here and there. This is the right time that we need your voice. This is the right time that we need the Barnabas, people that are full of encouragement, people that are full of life, people that speak positivity in the midst of adversity, people that always know they are right and stand for what is good. We need your voice. Don't be reluctant. Don't be silent. There are so many Barnabases in the community, but they have kept quiet. A lot of people are quiet because they don't want to jeopardize their reputation. As I do this, a gentleman called me and said, "Man of God, I respect you so much. I have followed you and you've been my mentor since beginning. But be very careful you don't jeopardize your reputation, because what you are broadcasting and speaking about is dangerous. And I have seen a lot of posts, and the post talks negatives about it." I said, well, that is what they have seen. They have seen negativity, and therefore they speak negativity. And we have also seen positivity, and we speak what we see. So everyone testify what he sees. And therefore, the fact that Thomas, among the apostles, said Christ have not risen, never stopped Christ from rising. He has risen, but Thomas doubted that he hasn't. But at the end of the day, what is meant to happen, happened. Whether you speak about the community or not, whether you join the force to crusade about it or not, we shall get there. Nothing will stop us, because it is meant to stay, it has come to stay. And nothing was, if all people fall apart and stop, the community will excel. And therefore, it is always beautiful that today that we need your voice. Add your voice and be listed among the Barnabas of the community, so that in future, when we are writing the biography of the community, writing the history of the community, you will also be added that you were a Thomas. You unveil yourself as a Thomas to encourage the millions of people around the community that were getting despair. Try to be a Barnabas. Encourage people wherever you go. Even when you get to a community and people are reluctant and people are getting dismay, you have to bring in life there. Every country needs a Barnabas, and we salute the Barnabases in the various countries with the great work that they are doing. We know that there's some community is being held by a few group of people. One personality in a particular country is the cause of the life or the fire in TBC. And God bless you, and we respect you. We salute you for such good work, and we encourage you to keep on, because you have so many forefathers and forerunners that have trodden the same path that you are trodden, and therefore they excelled, and today they are heroes. And as you are sparking up the fire in that country, you'll be a hero one day. People will rise up to mention your name. People will rise up to say you are the one that brought fire in the community when things were getting reluctant. Be a Barnabas. Be a man of encouragement. Try to bring life in every community that you reach. Don't try to kill the fire of this community. Try to speak positive all the time, and try to encourage people that are getting relaxed. Encourage them. By all means, tell them that it is possible. We are the human. We are the people. Today, I was telling people that, this TBC is the currency of the people, not the currency of the government. And therefore, we create it, and we own it, and we publicize about it. We have created it, and we are publicizing about it, and when it reaches liquidity, we own it. It is for us. It is for us. And that is why we, the people, this is the people's revolution. The people themselves are rising up to take our right into our own hands. The right that was sold to elite, people years ago. We didn't sell it. Our predecessors sold it, because they didn't realize how subtle the elite strategy was. And for that matter, they followed the cunning deception of the elite, and by the time they realized, They were kept in perpetual poverty to the extent that some countries in West Africa have to save their monies in Europe. They have to save their reserves in Europe, whereas they are in Africa suffering, which we could save those currencies and monies here for our people, giving out loans and here and there for our people to trade with. But we have sold our rights and we have no option today. And the only means we can deliver ourselves from that shackles and bondage is to rise up and create our own independence. And that is the way that we are trodden. We have not even suffered to bloodshed. We have not even suffered to brutality. Just a little insult and a little discouraging words. These are nothing that should keep us backward. Be a hero. Don't be don't be a hero. Try to be a hero. Don't be a loser. In every situation, try to move forward and have it at the back of your mind that nothing will stop you from moving forward. Nothing will stop you from pushing hard. We are the people, and this is our currency, and we will promote it, and we shall own it forever and ever. God bless you. Keep the fire burning. I encourage you to be a Barnabas today. Try to pat someone's back, shoulder, and tell him, man, let's keep pushing. Man, let's keep running. Let's keep pushing hard. We shall surely get there. We are just at the verge of hitting liquidity. Very soon, you and I, when we come together to push, we shall get there. Great things ahead of us, though you don't see, but there are great privileges and opportunities ahead of us. God bless you for being a Barnabas, but not a doubting Thomas. See you again next time. But don't forget to subscribe to my page. Don't forget to share as much as you can. Thank you, and have a nice and a beautiful day.